Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to live stock analysis using technical analysis. So for today, the flow will be the same as usual. I'll be going through the economic calendar first, then followed by the major indices and commodities, then followed by some sectors, the usual ones like the FAANGM, the US banks, EV, as well as Semicon. Then lastly will be the individual counters that you have mentioned in the chat. Yeah, so without further ado, let's begin. This week still a lot of stuff that's going to be coming in. So tonight we have some Fed speaks continuing on from last week. Then tomorrow we have retail sales data at 8:30 p.m. and industrial production data 9:15 p.m. And continuing on some FOMC members that will be speaking. Wednesday we have building permits 8:30 p.m. Core inventories at 10:30 p.m. Then the other FOMC members will be speaking. Okay, then we have on Thursday the usual jobless claims at 8:30 p.m. Okay, then then on Friday, okay, then midnight we have Fed Chair Powell will be speaking. Yeah, then followed by some other Fed speaks. Yeah, so that's the rough economic calendar for this week. Okay, then in terms of indices wise, I'll start first with Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin looks like still pretty much range for now. So last week it just sideways around the 26.6, 26.7 level. Today attempted one level of resistance at 27.4, 27.5K, this trend line resistance, as well as this support that was being broken previously. Yeah, so looks like it's still holding up well for now. So if it can continue its momentum, possibly you could see maybe a retest of the highs close to maybe 28.1 onwards. And then we do a range over here for Bitcoin. Yeah. Then next up we'll move on to Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones last week managed to do a rebound and then actually retested this 33.8K level over here. So this was the recent resistance over here, which price continued to go lower from, and then now we are doing a retest price currently sideways over here. Yeah, so there's some resistance acting over here for now. Given that previously this was also a range support previously in July. Yeah, but looks like Dow for now still holding up well. If we can break through this level, right, possibly it could test higher levels like 34.1K to about 34.3K levels. So which is a higher previous support in August that we broke down. Yeah, so this for Dow Jones. I think it'll probably move like sideways, or there could be a move upwards if it manage to break the recent resistance. Okay, then I'll move on to Nasdaq. Okay, so Nasdaq also did rebounded last week and we did a retest of this 13.6, 13.7K previous support turn resistance level, and price came back down. But I think there could be some support nearby at 13.3K area over here, this level that the breakout took place. Yeah. Also, this is also the main uptrend channel support also. So there could be a retest of here, and if it finds support, then we could see some rebound taking place, given that price managed to come back into this channel over here last week. Yeah, so for Nasdaq also possibly some sideways action for now. Yeah, I think we could maybe just trade sideways over here. And last but not least, for S&P, okay, S&P last week also did retest of this 4,370 level over here, which was this head and shoulders neckline resistance, and sideways for a bit over here. For S&P, possibly I think there could be some range bound trading as well this week. First level of support could be around 4280 over here. There could be a retest of this uptrend channel support. Yeah. Then current resistance will still likely be this recent highs 430, which we haven't cleared. If we move above that, then likely will try to test like 4420, 4430, this next level over here. Yeah, so this for S&P. Okay, next up will be gold. Okay, gold, after there was a very slump over here, then price managed to hit this support level at around 1810, 1815, be a strong rebound. Currently, I think it's seeing some resistance possibly from this downtrend resistance line over here, as well as we are near some previous highs recent back in September. Yeah, so I expect some consolidation taking place given such a strong move. Yeah, so I think the resistance will still hold close to 1940 to about 1950, this area over here. But if there's a pullback, I think support should come in to support at this previous horizontal support level, 1890 over here. Yeah, so probably some sideways consolidation as well for gold. Okay, next up will be oil. So I think many people will probably be interested in oil now, how it could go. Yeah, so in terms of the technicals wise, I think early that it could be near to some near-term resistance close to the $88 mark over dollars mark over here, which previously it was a strong support over here. Then it was a breakdown, so we are quite near if there's a retest taking place. So there could be some rejection upon the first time testing it. If it do come to this level, but I think in general for oil, probably still able. It might trade in a range for this week, given that after the pullback over here and given the news of the war now, it's just holding in a range pattern over here. Yeah, so in terms of support wise, I think near term wise could be some support coming at $85 to 86, close to 86.70 over here. Yeah, which was this recent level price broke out on Friday. Yeah, if it does a retest, then I think there could be some support over there. Okay, then next up will be VIX. Okay, so VIX, I think nothing much. Still in this very range bound pattern over here. There's this trend line resistance still continues to act around the 20 level over here, as well as the previous swing highs of close to 21 is still acting as resistance. VIX hasn't been able to clear this level. So I think we could see some still not much action. I think maybe probably still some range bound trading, but the lows probably will still be able to hold about 16 to about 17.3 over here. Yeah, so I think VIX probably some sideways movement. Okay, then last but not least, I'll talk about copper. Okay, copper looks like still pretty weak. Yeah, price is still continuing to form a lower low, but recently last week, it just did a retest and came back down a bit. So maybe we see some sideways action as well, but the trend wise is still pretty much in a downtrend. Over here, I think there could be some resistance around 3.65 onwards to 3.7. Yeah, over here. Yeah, so that's it for the indices and commodities. I'll move on to the FAANGM. So first up will be Meta. Okay, Meta has been pretty strong. So let me see. Okay, Meta last week we did a retest of the highs formed in late July. Then looks like we found some resistance over here, which is expected. We have this trend line, uptrend line resistance, as well as the previous high acting. So on Thursday, we started to pull back a little bit. Yeah, so I think for now, likely price, it might have some near-term supports close to about maybe like 310 over here, this level. I think this probably will still hold as a support for now, given that we're in this short-term uptrend over here. Yeah. So this is key level, recent breakout level over here. Then maybe Meta could consolidate a bit for this week. Yeah. Okay, next up, Apple. Okay, Apple, I think there could be some, not much upside in terms of the technicals. Firstly, I think it's because we have this downtrend resistance line over here. So that could be some near-term possible headwind. Then also in terms of the levels wise, this was around 180 over here was a range resistance previously. So I think over here likely to see maybe price encounter some sort of a pullback possibly if you are still keeping in this pattern, this wedge pattern over here. So for Apple, maybe we could see some pullback this week and try and test retest some of the recent levels that it broke out of, which could be between like 174 to maybe like 176. Yeah, over here, this range breakout level last week. Okay, next up is Amazon. So yeah, Amazon after the strong pullback over here and price consolidated while it looks like a sort of like a double bottom over here. Then last week managed to rebound and try to test some near-term resistance, which could be from 134 to about 136 over here, which we have this gap over here, which was filled on Thursday. Yep. So for now, I think looks like the chart wise could continue to move a bit of a range bound pattern. Given that I think still some resistance close to 134 to 136 currently. Yeah, but there should be some support coming in at between 126 to maybe like 128 over here to continue sort of this range bound pattern over here. Okay, then Netflix, this next one. Okay, Netflix still looks one of the bigger ones. I think when the market generally sort of rebounded last week, it continued to form a lower low over here. And what I don't like is that it looks like it's falling out of this trend line support over here. So previously it looks like price is starting to flatten and try to form a bit of range, but last week we just fell through the support, so that doesn't look very good. Yeah. Then in terms of indicator wise, also looks like forming another bearish crossover coming in. Yeah, so another thing is that looks like this main uptrend channel couldn't hold over here. Yeah, so I think for Netflix, maybe the price could come to test the next lower supports. So okay, let's see. Previously, there's a support level close to 348, 349 over here. Yeah, so let's see whether there's some support at this level. And following which will be closer to about 333. Yeah, this could be some near-term supports there for this week. Yeah, so Netflix still looking pretty weak for now. Wait for Google, I think last week also rebounded from a higher high. But I think I think in terms of the momentum wise, it could be still lacking. Looks like when price form a higher high over here, there's still some divergence taking place. See, generally the momentum is still pretty weak now. So I think at this level, there's also this trend line resistance as well at 140 last week, started to pull back a little bit. So I think resistance this week could be the highs from last week to stretching to about next previous high 143 will form in April of last year. So for Alphabet, maybe it is acts as resistance. Maybe you see a little bit of pullback coming in. 100 maybe test like 133, 134 over here again. Is support level. Okay, then the last of the FAANGM I'll talk about is Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft looks, I think probably in terms of the longer term wise, it's still maybe showing some of weakness, but recently I think it just possibly range bound. So after this double bottom formation around 311, 3 over 310, 311 over here, looks like main price manager did do a rebound, but this could be like I think this could be like a lower high over here. Yeah, if it can't continue to move higher. Also given that previously this was a short-term resistance level at 333 over here. Right, price sort of consolidated over here for a while before it managed to break upwards, but then it failed. Then it came back down quickly. So there could be some resistance acting over here, I think. Yeah, so for Microsoft, you can't continue to break upwards to try and test like higher levels close to 340. I think we could expect some a bit of pullback this week. Maybe we test close to 320 as some near-term support over here. Okay, next up I'll talk about the US banks. Okay, so let me pull out XLN. Let's see how the index is sort of doing. Okay, I think in terms of the index wise, still some pretty weak momentum indicators. Yeah, looks like pretty weak. Lower highs and lower lows. Then recent price action wise also some still some weakness in terms of the trend. Yeah, so we tested 33.5 this broken support. So yeah, if could possibly to just see some sideways action or pullback for this week if it can't clear up this level. And then maybe we could see a retest of the recent lows close to 32, like between 32.2 to 32.6 over here. We continue the downtrend over here. Okay, then looking at some of the individual counters, okay, let's see, take a look at JP Morgan first. Okay, JP Morgan released results last Friday. And then I think we tried to break above this level, right, at 148, 149, but there was a very strong selling taking place with high volume on Friday. So it looks like doesn't look very good. So I think the resistance over here around 149 probably will still hold for this week. I think maybe we could see some continued range bound trading, try and test like 145, 146 again as a near-term support level. Then in terms of the longer-term trend-wise, looks like price is getting out of this trend line support and just moving into a very sideways formation. So looks like in terms of the longer-term momentum sort of weakening, then maybe just see more sideways consolidation first. Yeah, for JP Morgan. Okay, then next up is Wells Fargo. Okay, Wells Fargo also released results. Yeah, so we tested some near-term resistance close to like 41.5 over here, 42 or 42. Then there's some resistance coming in. Yeah, so if that continues, maybe you see this will be a pullback to try and retest this breakout level at $40. Then maybe probably just sideways on from there a bit. Another one, Citigroup, that has released results. So Citigroup looks like still met some resistance from the recent highs close to 43.2. Yeah, and pullback. Retested this level close to 41.4 over here. So this was a recent resistance level. There could be some support coming in over here that where it could bounce, but I think resistance could still come in between like 42.4 to 43.2 over here. Yeah, but looks in terms of the trend wise, I think the range bound trading over here will continue for now for Citigroup. Okay, then last but not least, Bank of America. Bank of America due to report results, but in terms of the current technicals, still looks quite in the downtrend. You see the price come down, rebounded from a retest of the lows, the March lows at around 25.80. Then come back up to this level over here. There's some resistance in 27.4 over here. And so I expect maybe price just move sideways for now. Some near to maybe test like near-term support, which is at around 26.3, 26.6 over here. Yeah. Maybe just move sideways for now. And then let's see how the what the earnings does to the price. Okay, then I'll move on to the last two sectors. The first one, semicons. So I thought about the stocks, Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. Okay, for this looks like I think it's for some possible rejection upon the retest of this previous main uptrend channel over here taking place. So last week we tested level 335. We hit about 35990s. So looks like some resistance coming in also from this downtrend resistance line possibly. Yeah, and then also this previous range level, horizontal level here. So I expect maybe price to sort of pull back this week. Maybe we test the lows, close to the lows of maybe like 3,320, 3360 over here again. Then looks like this stretch of downtrend, lower high as well as lower low, still looks like it's intact. So I think there could be some still there could be some pullback still coming for stocks if the resistance over here holds. Yeah. Maybe over time, maybe you try and test like this next level, like 3,220, you try to 3,230 level over here. Okay, first up, Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia in terms of I think in terms of momentum wise, it's starting to form like possibly lower high, lower lows over here. Last week it did a rebound over here. But I think tested some levels over here previously, which was like support, which was a support previously around 460 over here. Then I think on Friday we had this bearish candle. So for now, looks like it still in a stretch of uptrend over here. But if price, let's say, cannot hold this short-term uptrend support line, right, I think maybe we could see price move downwards, try and test like some lower supports, which could be from like 420, 426 to maybe like 433, this area over here. Yeah, there's some sort of near-term support for Nvidia. Then AMD finding some resistance upon the retest of this previous uptrend channel over here, this line over here. Yeah, then at this level, close to 110, 111, I think was a previous horizontal resistance level. So previously you saw price came to hit this level and come back down. This level it came back down. So yeah, so looks like still happening towards the end of last week. Still some resistance coming. I think for AMD, if it wants to continue this recent short-term uptrend, it must try to hold this short-term uptrend trend over here. So the level now at 105 would be important to see whether there's some support coming in. If not, I think I would expect price to sort of retrace more, try and test like 100 or 101 at this level, this swing low. Yeah, that would be a test of this trend line. This trend line level as well, a retest. Yeah. Okay, then next up, TSM. Okay, TSM looks like some sort of rebound taking place after it formed the range over here. Then price managed to break above this key level at 89, as well as this downtrend resistance line, then move higher and move higher to retest some first resistance level at 93 over here, then a little bit of pullback on Friday. So for TSM, I think for now, should be able to still contain in the range for now. If you do some sort of retest of the $88 to $89 level, recent breakout should be able to hold. I think then maybe price just consolidate a range for now still. Okay, then another one will be Broadcom. Okay, Broadcom, another test of this key resistance close to like 920 over here, but still met with some resistance. Yeah, so for now, I think the overall trend is still very range over here. Yeah, so probably we'll see maybe price of retest some horizontal levels again, like 860 over here. There could be some support. Yeah, over here for Broadcom. Okay, then for Micron, Micron, yeah, longer trend, long-term wise, lower highs in terms of MAC. Then yeah, price what it did last week looks like a retest of this broken range over here. So yeah, I expect some resistance to still hold over here around $70. Maybe price will pull back a little bit, try and test the near-term support, which could be at like 67, about around here, 67, 80. Yeah, this will be a first level of support. Then let's see whether you do a range again. So this is my view on Micron. Okay, then last two I'll talk about is my Marvell as well as Intel. So next one, Marvell very range for now. We're still testing the $52 again. It's like, yeah, still looks like testing $52 support again. Resistance still holding pretty strong at $55. So I think this kind of pattern, if it can't hold, likely there could be some further low to close out this gap over here. Still, yeah, since the overall trend wise is here, over here still looks not very strong momentum. It's just downwards and moving sideways. Yeah, so if can't hold the lows, likely we see this gap filled at $49. The support again. The previous resistance will act as a good support over here if it happens. Okay, next one, Intel. Yeah, Intel looks like just could be a flag pattern over here. Yeah, so if can't hold the lows over here and to bounce upwards, maybe you see a retest of like some near terms levels close to 3480 to 3520 again. And maybe do a bit of a range again. But if he's able to hold and rebound, then maybe we see try to test some resistance at like 3770 over here, which was this range before a breakdown. Yeah, so over here likely you see have some resistance. Okay, last sector I'll talk about is EVs. So first up, I'll start with Tesla. Tesla, I think there's some possible weakness in terms of momentum wise. Why I think so is because in terms of the MEC and RSI, see lower highs, the momentum is coming off. Then price is still finding resistance at this downtrend resistance line. Yeah, so and then also another thing is that this area between 265, 270, this box over here, it did a retest of this level, previous support now acting as resistance. Yeah, so there's another resistance coming in. Then also looks like a possible bearish flag pattern forming over here. So if looks like it can't hold it can't hold the level, the support over here, 260 over here, which was this breakout level. Yeah, so I think doesn't look good to me. Maybe price could come back to maybe test the lows between like 238 to maybe 243 again if it continues the downwards. Yeah, then I think for now maybe just if it happens, then maybe just pull back and do a bit of a range over here. Yeah, then let's I think is we also have this uptrend support line over here previously. So let's see whether it's able to test confluence of these two supports. Okay, next one, XPeng. Okay, XPeng momentum I think still looks a bit weak. Currently I think possibly consolidation in this wedge over here. So it will be important for price to hold these recent lows, which is around 1590. Yeah, then if not, I think there could be some possible downside momentum. Slowly go and maybe like retest levels close to 15, 14, 14.20 to about $15. Yeah, for XPeng. But if it does hold inside this wedge, then I think just some sideways action possibly, or likely still have around resistance around 1740 this level here, which was a recent breakdown. It was a retest which found resistance. Yeah, so I think yeah, could just hold in a range if it still stays in the wedge. Okay, then I'll talk about two more, Rivian as well as NIO, before I move into the counters that you have mentioned in the chat box. Okay, so sorry. For Rivian, looks like price action wise still pretty weak. So there was a breakdown of this $20 support over here, which was tested twice. Then price actually retested over here, then started to form a bit of sideways over here. So yeah, some resistance, it looks like still acting over here, this level. Possibly we might see price sideways over here a bit for now, but I think in terms of the trend wise, there's still the bias towards the downside, given that this could be a downtrend channel trading. Yeah, so if there's some downside continuation, maybe a retest of the lows of last week to maybe like 1720 possibly. Okay, then last one, last counter for EV NIO. Okay, NIO, I think nothing much, just sideways for now still. Yeah, so yeah, nothing much to talk about. I think yeah, support 810, like resistance coming close to 9. So I think that will still continue for now. Okay. Let me just time to answer your questions in the chat. Okay, I think there's some questions for Alan he posted in the chat, so I think I will just answer from there first. So first one is LQT. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, LQT, I think in terms of downside wise, I think it's maybe not much. Since that there was a retest of this level recently around 97, this previous high. Let me see, price made a lower low over here, but momentum wise, it's still holding. I just flattish over here. So I think might see some sideways trading still for now if the recent lows are able to hold. Yeah. But I think still expect some resistance and some the usual levels, okay, which is possibly around 107, 108 as a first resistance level. Since this was the area where price break out, then it wasn't able to hold, then it came back down. So over here, there's some resistance. Yeah, then the next resistance will be like 113 to about 114 over here. Yeah, so this for ELF, I think maybe price could just sideways for a bit for now. Okay, next one, Cloudflare. Okay, Cloudflare, I think pretty much still very range. Yeah, it looks like this stock has been ranging for like very long time over here. Since June, yeah, then just ranging over here. So I think yeah, still finding resistance close to $66. Then let's see whether there's some support able to hold at 61. This is an intermediate level over here since the previous horizontal support over here. If it's able to hold, then maybe you just see a raise still rebound, short-term rebound again. But if you can't, then likely we go on to test the swing low support over here. The usual swing low support, which is around 56, 57 over here again. So I think for Cloudflare now, nothing much. Okay, next up, Uber. Okay, Uber looks like did a retest of this breakout the channel over here for me. Then also a retest of the lows, the swing low at $43 over here. So yeah, some support for now. But I think in terms of momentum wise, it looks pretty weak over here. See over here, yeah. So there's actually some risk of a breakdown if we can't hold the lows, I think. Then in that case, price might go on to test the next support, like close to 41.70 over here. T50 to about 41.70 is the next support zone. Yeah, so for now, maybe you see if it holds, maybe you see some sort of rebound. But I would expect like a lower high rebound, given that price has been forming like lower highs along the way. Yeah, so near-term resistance could be like 45, maybe like close to 45, 90 to about 40, 46, 90 here. This could be the resistance area for now. Okay, then last one, Unity. Unity still recently still pretty weak. Very short rebounds along the way. Then possibly another bearish crossover over here for MECT price. So that will create like a low, another low. And since a recent rebound tested this level and then came back down pretty fast again. So maybe if that continues, maybe price could go on to test next support zone, which is like 27, 25.50 to maybe like 27 over here, this range. And that would be maybe a better support if you're looking for like an entry or looking to see whether there's some possible reversal signals. Okay, then I'll move on to the other questions. Hi, BY, MP material. Okay, let's see. Yeah, MP looks like still quite a strong downtrend over here. Some near-term supports could come from this previous range was back in 2020. Okay, let's see previously. Yeah, previously there was a very strong range resistance at 15, around 1550 to about 1690. So coming back to now, yeah, it tested this. It's close to a support over here. So let's see whether there's it managed to hold a low, whether there's some range starting to form a bit. But in terms of the momentum wise, we are still seeing some weakness still. Yeah. So best, I think, whether it is in some range starting to form or some a bullish divergence, it forms a lower low, then I think that then there could be some rebound coming for MP. Okay, then next up, BM1, Bristol Myers Squibb Company. Let's see. Yeah, still continue on this downtrend channel over here for now. Be testing this prior resistance level at $56 now. Let's see whether it's able to hold at this level. There's a recently, okay, another crossover, as a crossover. And price action wise, it's pretty flattish. So if this range is able to hold, maybe you could see some short-term rebound in terms of price, but I think some resistance is still will still be pretty strong, given that it's such a strong downwards movement over here. Resistance could come in like between maybe 50s, 57.50 to maybe like $58. There could be some resistance upon the retest of these prior levels. And then next up, CVS. Okay, CVS looks like it's holding up in the range. Another retest of this level at 72.70 over here. So let's see whether there could be some pullback again, but let's see whether there's a higher low possibly being formed or not. Then maybe there could be some try further upwards momentum to try and push upwards. Yeah, next resistance level could come in at close to $74.50, $75 if there's a breakout taking place. Okay, next up, DRIV, this global autonomous EV ETF. Yeah, still looks like it's trending downward, still finding resistance, quite strong resistance at 23.60. This previous support and resistance level. So price could be there's also lower low being formed. So maybe price could likely kind of retest the recent lows, which was at 22.50 over here. Yeah, so maybe that could take place. Then some lower supports could be like next support level could be around 22.20, then followed by 21.70 over here. Okay, next one, Nikola Corp. Yeah, it looks like after a sell down rebound, prices looks like just forming in the range for now. For now, I think, yeah, not much. I think, yeah, it's just probably just range formation. The recent lows, probably 120 could act as a support. And for now, there's some resistance at close to 147 over here. Then next resistance level 165 like that. Yeah, so I think for now, maybe just some consolidation still for Nikola. This one, Teladoc Health. Okay, price, yeah, still downtrend and price started to form like a base over here. near $18. Yeah, so I think for now, maybe if it holds the lows, just continue to range trade for now. Still, yeah, resistance still probably coming at close to 19,850 onwards, these recent highs. But if there's a breakdown, then maybe there could be a test of like lower levels, which could come in at close to $16. Previously, it was like another swing low support here. For next, that will probably be the next support for Teladoc. Okay, the next one will be Palantir. Okay, Palantir retested a short-term one resistance level around 1810 over here. I think next resistance level to look at will be around $19 possibly, then followed by the swing high over here close to $20 really. But for now, looks like price after a strong move over here, price looks like maybe trying to consolidate a bit first. Yeah, so maybe it could form a range for now to consolidate a bit. The near-term support could possibly near-term support could possibly come in like 1680, 1670, 1680, these highs, breakout of these highs could maybe act as a short-term support. Yeah, if it's if it's still very strong, then maybe tap over here, then just continue to consolidate. Okay, next one, GE. Okay, GE momentum wise, coming off, still looks a bit bearish. Then recently price broke down below this level 110, then came back to retest this resistance at 113 and still some rejection off. So I think looks like maybe price could come back to test this lows again, 107 over here. Yeah. Then like this could be a sign of like lower low, so it's lower high being formed if it carries on up. So yeah, it could be some continued weakness in terms of share price. If there's if it's unable to break through above 113 again, yeah, then it's likely to come to test like the lower supports over here. Okay, GE Healthcare. Okay, the momentum wise is still increasing. After the bullish divergence taking place. Okay, let's see how price is done. It looks like it's trying to form a higher low over here. Another range being built over here. So a retest of this 66, yes, previous this resistance now acting as support. So if it's able to hold, then I think some rebound might be coming in. First level of resistance again is 68.70, then followed by close to $70.60. Yeah, so I think might have still some range bound trading going on. Key would be to see whether these lows at 66 will be still able to hold, then it can form another range over here. Okay, then for RTX Corporation. Okay, RTX. Okay, there was some looks like some bullish divergence, higher low when price made a lower low. Then yeah, because this stock is kind of related to the events, I think. Yeah, so it's gapped up last week and just traded sideways for now. So I think it's clearing some resistance over here. The 74 level previous support over here. Yeah, so some resistance still acting. Near-term support will likely come at like 71.50 to about 72, I think, over here. If it's able to break through this level, the range consolidation of last week, I think there's a good chance maybe price will try to trade higher to test this next this resistance over here, which is like where is it? $76. Yeah. So this for RTX. Okay, hi Melvin. Next one will be ExxonMobil. Yeah, so ExxonMobil looks like yeah, looks like a range bound trade for now. There was looks like a short-term double bottom taking place at 105 over here. So I think maybe price could sort of rebound to test this near-term resistance over at 111, 112 over again. Yeah, then depending on how the oil prices go, I think if there's a break above that, then maybe next resistance level will be like 114 to 115 over here. Okay, then next up, Walmart. In Walmart, I think there's still some still in downtrend over here. Then recently, I think yeah, it looks like a retest of this 160 level. This support, then support breakdown over here. So possible retest as well as downtrend resistance line. There could be some resistance still at this area if this downtrend holds. Then maybe see like price pull back a bit to 150, 157, 158 again, I think. Yeah, but if he let's say manage to break through a bit, then I think there's still resistance coming in at 162 over here. So I think yeah, maybe just yeah, there could be some pullback or sideways trading for Walmart, I think, given that there's some resistances over here. CAI. Sorry, I'm not sure which counter it's referring to. Is it C3AI? Since I see that there are some of the AI ETF. Okay, let me just go through C3. C3, I think looks like price has sort of sideways for now. Yeah, so looks like a very range bound trading still. Support 2360, resistance 2730. Yeah. But I think that possibly we could still continue in the range for now. Price is not very, very strong because upon the retest over here of this level at 2580, 2590 at this level, it just broke through. It wasn't able to hold and come back up. So looks like it wasn't able to come back into this trend line support immediately. So I think there could be some range bound trading going on for this week still. Maybe another retest of the swing low support over here. Yeah. Then, but if this doesn't hold, then next support level will be the next strong horizontal will be like $20.70 away. On the bots ETF, which is this global robotics AI ETF. It looks like momentum has started to increase back a little bit. In terms, then there is some bullish divergence taking place. Where price may a lower low, but indicator is like forming a higher low and stabilizing. So I think could be still holding up in this range. So let's see whether there's still some support upon retest of 24 if it happens. And if it holds, I think continue to range a bit for now still. Yeah. Okay, next one, Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, I think Berkshire could form a range for now, but I think the downward bias might still continue since that price actually just broke through the key levels like very quickly over here. This 350 level here was broken, and did a rebound, and this became like a resistance already. So I think maybe a range would just be kept around here for now, maybe 340 to 350 over here. Yeah, maybe just form a bit of range for now, but there could be still some downside if the lows cannot hold over here. Then next key support will be like close to 333. Yeah. Okay, then next one, Pfizer. Okay, Pfizer, I think the trend is still quite a strong downtrend from the retest. Yeah, over here, 3360, 3370, there's still resistance from the prior support. Then likely we might see another test of the lows over here at 31, close to 3170, 3180. So I think the downtrend might still continue on. If the low cannot hold, then the next support level to look at, let's see. Maybe like $30.60 over here. Yeah. Okay, then, how about Roblox? Okay, for Roblox, I think if we have bought in 2980, which is around this prior resistance, now it just broke through. I think in terms of the indicators wise, there's still some increasing momentum. Yeah, I think for now, it's still okay, doing okay. I think that maybe there could be a retest taking place if it wants to. But I think if we're able to hold over here, there's still some chance to try and test this 3240 level over here. Yeah, then followed by 3390 this prior level. Yeah, so I think for Roblox, I think yeah, that is still okay lah for now. I think yeah. But it's not financial advice. Yeah, just it's my views. When I see this chart, I get a reminder of another combo, which is like C. So it might be doing something similar. So yeah, C, I think what it did is like also similar. There was a gap down over here, then range, then there was a breakout. So if you're able to hold, what C did was a retest over here. But if you're able to hold, then yeah, there could be another bounce upwards again. Yeah. So this is my thoughts. Okay, next one, WeWork. Okay. I think this is like the all-time low. So yeah, I can't really give like a very good analysis. Yeah, so I think in terms of support wise, I can't say where is a good level since that it's like forming new lows. But yeah, resistance wise will be probably still coming in like around 280s to 290s level for now. Yeah, this level which price broke down off, then started to form a bit of a range over here. Okay, the next one, SL Green. Yeah, I think as for SL Green, there might be some range going on, or maybe towards a buy downside bias. Means previously there was this higher high, but indicator lower high, so bearish divergence. Then afterwards, price came down. We broke this level 37.50 over here, this support. Then there was a retest, price made a lower low. Yeah, so with that, I think then that rebound lower could be a lower high forming over here. So yeah, if this stretch continue, then there might be some downwards movement, I think. Yeah, so if it come back to test like this 37.50 again, there might be a chance maybe price to test a recent lows of 32, close to 32 again. Or the horizontal support near $30, like $30.60 over here. Okay, for CBOE looks like it's like all-time highs. So looks like the trend is still following on well. Yeah, then momentum wise is also okay. I think was still possible for maybe price to rise higher still. Then I think there could be like this possible uptrend channel forming. But I think as long as price is kept over here, still trending upwards, then I think maybe yeah, the uptrend probably still continue over here. Okay, then MSCI, this one. MSCI in terms of momentum wise is still I think still bearish over here, still lower highs over lows being formed. The price action wise, yeah, did a rebound over here. Yeah. Then still meeting resistance from the recent resistance far close to 529, 530. Also this strong range support previously breakdown. So I expect maybe price to test, yeah, it's testing this 508 level over here for now. Let's see, there could be some intermediate support over here if it hold. But if it doesn't, then maybe price might come back down to test the recent lows close to 490s over here. Yeah, so this for MSCI, since it's just still trading, possibly still trading in this downtrend channel over here. Okay, next one, Lum Research. Okay, Lum Research, I think the big trend wise is still intact. The main uptrend channel over here. Recently, price did a pullback to try and test the channel support near 600s. Over here also near the lows over here. Then a good thing is that price managed to clear this range of like 637 to about 644 over here. So if you're able to hold over here, then I think there could be some further rebound in terms of Lum Research. And the next resistance level could be possibly at closer to like 677 over here. Yeah, the next resistance level. Okay, next one, Disney. Okay, Disney after a long time decided to do like a range again. The recent lows, yeah, 79, 79 was holding. Then another test of the resistance close to 85, 86. So yeah, recently there's some bullish divergence price retest, but indicator made a higher low. So I think looks like this might hold for now. Let's see if there's some retracement, maybe price will come back to test like near $82, this recent resistance breakout level. So let's see if we're able to hold to form like a higher low for Disney. Yeah, but for now I think it looks like still maybe some range trading for now. Still expect resistance close to this 85, 86 level over here. Behind Michael, let's see. Maxion Solar. Maxion Solar still downwards trend for now, but interesting thing is that after the gap down and pull back up over here, looks like momentum indicators could be starting to there's a possible to turn up possibly see whether there's a positive crossover MEC soon. Yeah, then also another thing is that this was a retest of the low previously in February last year. So likely for now you still be able to hold. Key will be to see whether there's a break above this $10 resistance over here. Then maybe price could trade a bit higher for the short term to maybe like 1180. Yeah, so this for Maxion Solar. Okay, the next counter Grab. Hey, Grab, I think for now, nothing much. It's just still trading the range over here. Yeah, so probably that will still continue. Resistance still close to the 360 level, and support comes in close to 330. Yeah. Okay, then for C, I think momentum is still holding up okay. Price action wise, after the double bottom range breakout, then we test try to break above this level at 45.60. Friday there's some still couldn't close very well, but let's continue to see if there's some follow through upwards, then possibly I think we'll go and retest 47.70 previous low support over here. Yeah, then followed by the next resistance level could be 51.80. Yeah. So these are possible levels next for C. Okay, if there's still resistance over here, then I think maybe price will do a little bit of pullback. Maybe retest like this recent resistance like $44 over here. Let's see whether price is able to form a higher low over here. And next on GME in stock. Okay, GME looks like possible bullish divergence taking place. Okay, then if price able to hold the recent lows, maybe it might come back to retest like this recent range breakdown, which is around 1660, 1670 over here. Okay, next up for Zoom, I think price still visited by this downtrend resistance line, and I think probably we're gonna see like a test of these support zones again, which is from 60 to about 62. Yeah, this I think might still will hold at this level. Yeah, then in terms of momentum wise, it's still coming down. A snowflake. A snowflake, I think for now still a bit of a range pattern over here. So I think I'm expecting some possible back for now. Maybe retest of this 155 recent breakout level. Let's see whether there's some support coming in over there. Next one is Aslan Pharmaceuticals. It looks like it's like a new low, so I can't really comment on support wise. Yeah, but the resistance will come in close to like 162, maybe to 175 these levels over here. And since it was a breakdown of this prior very strong support, just a fresh breakdown recently. Okay, then for PayPal, unfortunately, it looks like it can't hold, might not be able to hold the range over here. Then MACD might form a fresh bearish cross over here. So we might continue to see some continued downside to test some low in the next support level, lower levels. So there's one level previously at like 55, then there's another level around 52.70 like to about 53.20 over here to look at for PayPal as in some possible next supports. Okay, then I'll go through I'll go through the house biosciences. For Pulse, I think it's still trending downwards in this downtrend channel over here. Then recently we tested a level at 390, bounce a bit. Okay, I think the key to possible rebound would be need to break outwards of this downtrend channel over here, as well as like clear this level at around 460s to 470s over here. This strong resistance previously was a strong support. So for now, yeah, there's some still resistance acting over here. Yeah, I'll take, hi Steven, I'll take the last question. Okay, PayPal and Citi. Yeah, Citi I already covered just now, but yeah, I'll just go through your quick one again. Yeah, so Citi, I think just now I mentioned, yeah, after the earnings, gapped up to the resistance area 42, 43.20 over here. Then there's some selling taking place, but tested this recent breakout level at 4150 over here. So let's see whether it's able to hold. Then maybe we just see a bit of a range bound trade. Some near-term reasons could be coming in like 4240, and the recent highs at 4320, 4330. Yeah, so I think it's about 9:15. So I think that's all for today in terms of the stock analysis. Let me just share some links in the chat. Yeah, so okay. I've dropped the survey form in the chat. So please help me to fill out if you have anything to comment on today's webinar on how I can make your experience better in future. Also, feel free to join our P3 community on technical analysis over there, over in the link if you haven't. So sometimes I'll post like, I'll update all the stock, all the calls that I made over there. So yeah, so you can take a look. Also, you can join Poems TA Telegram group at Poems TA as well. Yeah, so I think that's all for today. Thanks everyone for joining in tonight. Hope to see you again next week. All the best for this week, everyone. Thanks, Alan. Cheers, everyone. Take care and stay safe. Okay, bye bye.